Hello, welcome to Math with Mr. Dobrescu, to the rescue. Today we are going to use the order of operations to evaluate expressions, and this is part 3. Let's take a look at this example here. We have 6 squared divided by 4 minus 2 times, if you see a number and then a parenthesis, it means times 9 minus 5 in a parenthesis. We did 2 other videos before on order of operations, and I decided to do another one just for us to get more practice on how to use the steps in order for us to evaluate this expression. And again, please remember, there is an acronym called PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. And today I put the multiplication and division next to each other because we are doing it from left to right, okay, whichever comes first, and then I put the addition and subtraction next to each other because, again, we are doing it from left to right. We have to use this acronym, we have to use these steps. We have to use first the parentheses, and then exponents, and then multiplication and division, and then addition and subtraction. This is an internationally recognized acronym. They are using it all over the world to solve these problems, order of operation problems. So now I'm going to use it to solve this expression. So first, let's look at parentheses. Do we have any parentheses? And yes, we do. We are going to solve this first. 9 minus 5. So 9 minus 5 is 4. And everything else stays the same. So we have 6 to the second power divided by 4 minus 2 times 4. We don't have anymore the parentheses because we solved the parenthesis. 9 minus 5 equals 4. Now, let's continue. The parentheses are done. So now let's continue to solve the exponents. So 6 to the second power means 6 times 6. The power tells us how many times we have to multiply the base. So in this case, 2 times. 6 times 6, and 6 times 6 equals 36. 36 divided by 4 minus 2 times 4. Okay? No more exponents. We are done with the exponents. Now let's take a look at the third step, multiplication and division. So we have a division now from left to right, so we are going to do that first, and then we are going to also do the multiplication afterwards, right? So 36 divided by 4 equals 9, minus 2 times 4. We are doing it step by step. And now we have multiplication and subtraction. So we know that multiplication and division comes before addition and subtraction, so we have to do that first. So let's multiply. Negative 2 times 4, which becomes negative 8. And then we have 9 minus 8, which equals 1. So the answer is 1 for this expression. Again, we solve this, and then we finish all the steps. Okay? I hope now it is a lot clearer for you how to solve this order of operations problems. We did it step by step. Let's look at another example. In this case, we have 15 and then parenthesis, which means 15 times a divided by 4 within a parenthesis plus 2 squared minus 3 times 7. And again, the order of operations is telling us that first we need to do the parenthesis. So we have a little parenthesis here. We got to solve first. 8 divided by 4 becomes 2. And then from the beginning we have 15 times 2 plus 2 squared minus 3 times 7. So the parenthesis is done, and we don't have parentheses anymore. So now let's see if we have any exponents, and yes we do. 2 squared means 2 times 2, which is 4. So we have 15 times 2 plus 4 minus 3 times 7. Okay? And we also use the exponents, no more exponents. Now we have multiplication and addition and subtraction. So we know that multiplication comes before addition and subtraction. Okay? And because we have two multiplications here in this expression, we can do them both at the same time. 15 times 2 becomes 30 plus 4, and negative 3 times 7 becomes negative 21. Okay, so we also used the multiplication. We did not have any division. So now we have addition and subtraction. Addition and subtraction. And again, the rule is we are going from left to right. So we see that addition comes first. So we are going to add 30 plus 4, which is 34, and then minus 21. And then we are going to get the final answer. So let's take a look here. We have 34 minus 21. And if we subtract 4, take away 1 is 3. And 3 minus 2 is 1. So our final answer is 13. Final answer. Final answer. I hope this example wasn't that difficult for you. And now again, you can see clearly how to solve this type of problem step by step using the order of operations. Let's take a look at another example here. Okay, again, we are using this lovely acronym. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. And again, we do not know what Aunt Sally did, but again, we are extremely thankful for her contribution, helping us solve and evaluate expressions using the order of operations. Let's take a look. Do we have any parentheses? No parentheses. Do we have any exponents? Yes, we do. 5 squared. 5 squared again means 5 times 5, which is 25 times 2 divided by 10 plus 3 times 2 minus 1. Again, we are doing step by step, one step at a time. No more exponents. Now, multiplication and division, and yes, we do. We have the multiplication first here. We are going to do that first, and then we move on. 25 times 2, 25 times 2 becomes 50. So we have 50 divided by 10 plus 3 times 2 minus 1. Now we have division, addition, multiplication, and subtraction. And from left to right, division comes before addition. So let's divide 50 divided by 10. And 50 divided by 10 is 5. So we have 5 plus 3 times 2 minus 1. Okay, we still have a multiplication there. So multiplication comes before addition and subtraction. So 3 times 2 is 6. So we have 5 plus 6 minus 1. And now we don't have any more multiplication and division. We just have addition and subtraction. And again, from left to right, we are going to solve 5 plus 6 first, which is 11. And 11 minus 1 equals 10. So the final answer is 10. Okay, again, we did a step by step, and we saw that first we had to do the exponents, and then division, and again, we used all the order of operations in order for us to solve this problem. Let's take a look at our final example using order of operation. Let's evaluate this expression. And in this case, we have a smaller set of parentheses and then a larger set of parentheses in this expression, and then we have an exponent. So again, anytime we have multiple parentheses, the rule is we are going to solve from the inside out. So we are going to solve this smaller parenthesis first, right? We are here, parentheses, our first step. So 3 plus 2 becomes 5. So from the beginning we have 3 squared minus 1 plus 2 times, this means times, and then we have 4 times 5. And again, we got rid of the smaller parentheses inside the bigger parenthesis. Okay? And again, we have another parenthesis, so we are going to solve this parenthesis now. And 4 times 5 becomes 20. So we have 3 squared minus 1 plus 2 times 20. Okay? And now we don't have any more parentheses. So the parentheses are gone. Now let's take a look. Do we have any exponents? Yes, we do. 3 squared. 3 squared becomes 3 times 3. And 3 times 3 becomes 9. Minus 1 plus 2 times 20. Okay, and now we have subtraction, addition, and multiplication. And again, we know that multiplication comes before addition and subtraction. Then we have to multiply now 2 times 20, which is 40. So now we have 9 minus 1 plus 40. 9 minus 1 plus 40. And we use the exponents. We finish multiplication and division. And now we have addition and subtraction. And again, please don't forget, when we have addition and subtraction, the rule is we are going from left to right. So in this case, we have to subtract first and then use the addition. So 9 minus 1 becomes 8. And then plus 40. 8 plus 40 becomes 48. Okay? So we are done. Voila! So we finished this problem, again, using the order of operations. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. And again, we did it step by step. I hope this video is very clear to you. And again, if you are confused, go back again, pause, and watch the steps slowly until you will be clear how to solve these type of problems. But again, if we use the order of operations, there shouldn't be any problems. Again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your likes and subscriptions, and please share these videos with your friends and family members, and please don't forget to subscribe, and please hit that notification bell so you know when I'm posting more videos. All the best to you. Take care, and I wish you all the best in your mathematical adventures.